Seriously, is there anything that says Friday better than fuck a 925? I think not. I've had this before. It's quite good. It's from Peach City. It's a German chocolate cake stout. Checking out a hearty 10%. So let's find out what this one's all about together. I already know, but you don't. So I'll walk you through it right after the theme song. It's Friday. Welcome back to the Midland Studio, as per usual, with your host, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto. And Friday means fuck a 9 to 5. That's right. This one is named just that. It actually has a unique story to it, as far as why it's named that. And it doesn't necessarily... And it was actually more lighthearted than you would normally think of. And it's by Peach City. Just did one last week, and of course the poker chip is from Peach City, so you're well aware of their branding and their beer by now. This one on Untappd is classified as a pastry stout. Pastry beers are your thing, whether they be stouts or sours. Work your way down to the comments. The first one pinned has a link directly to a playlist of all other pastry style beers I've done in the past, because sometimes the lines are blurred a little bit. You want that sweet decadence. It doesn't necessarily matter what the real style is, whether it's stout or sour. You just want that sensation. Anyway, there is a very low to moderate number of check-ins. Actually, fairly low. I think anything under 100 is pretty low. 49 total, 25 unique, which means everyone that had it went back checking it in again. They wanted more. I mean, that's almost just under exactly 2 to 1. So, and of the 25 unique, 24 were ranked, and that is a pretty solid average, 3.94. So just under 4, despite the small sample size. People like it, and I'll tell you one thing. I've had this before. I like it too. So you will not, I guarantee. You ever try this? You ever come down to South Carolina, go to the border in Gaffney, go to Peach City? If this is on tap, grab it. You will not be disappointed. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it is what it is. Let's get right into this, not waste any more time. German chocolate cake. I mean, that's not anything to wait over, right? Let's get into it. Whew. I don't know why I was anticipating something more extreme. Well, I will say the head did stay around much more than I thought it would. Not quite 2 fingers, about 1.5 fingers sitting there. It's pretty thick though. It's pretty thick and frothy. Frothy? Oh yeah, it's got that beautiful khaki color. It's kind of looking like the root beer float fizz on top. There's an aroma to this. And I've had German chocolate cake beers before, and it has, the previous one I had, well, first of all, it was based off of coffee lager. It was my local Steel Hands over a couple towns down in Casey. That was based on coffee lager, so it was a little more light in color. This is obviously not light in color. And it wasn't like thick or decadent or anything like that. It was much more of a lighter base type of beer. But the aroma flavor is kind of akin to a tiramisu cake almost. It's got kind of this dark chocolate little touch to it as well. This one is giving a lot of that sweet type of bready cinnamon type of chocolate note to it. It's this, honestly, there is a lot of like brown sugar cinnamon in this. What were those treats called? The Hostess cakes, the little cinnamon cake Hostess cakes. That's what this smells like. It smells just like that. The little the sprinkled sugar on top and the brown sugar. Again, all sorts of excited feelings and dialing back to my childhood over that one. Sorry, I digress. Anyway, it's sweet, it's cinnamony, it's got those little spices, it's got that brown sugar. Oh, I'm very excited. I haven't had this in a while, and it's a stout, so it definitely didn't go bad by aging it a little bit. So let's take a sip together. Part of my lip smacking. Let's talk about it. What? Anyway, it's got a lot, and I had it back in November, December. And it's now April, and I'm recording this. For some reason, I don't remember this having as thin a mouthfeel it does now. It's not particularly thin, but it's on the thinner side of medium. And it's kind of got like a melted chocolate type of flavor. It's not a sweet chocolate like milk chocolate, it's not a bitter chocolate like dark chocolate. It's kind of like a melted chocolate type of flavor. It's got kind of a viscous mouthfeel. I mean, if viscous and thin can go together in the same sentence, I don't know, figure that shit out, but that's what it tastes like to me. But that it's definitely, it's got this different, I want to say it's tasting a little bit different from when I had it at the end of last year. But it's still very good. It did not go bad. It is a dark beer, so it's not gonna go bad. There's no lactose in it, so it's not like there's milk products that can spoil or anything like that. So it definitely does taste a little bit different, but it's different in a good way. I don't quite remember. I have to go back on Untapped and find my old check-in and see what I thought about it. But now it's got that like melted chocolate type of flavor. It kind of like dries out a little bit, which I don't think stouts are supposed to do that. They've certainly never dried me out before. But it's kind of got a little bit of a drying effect. There's no aftertaste. Definitely got that viscous mouthfeel. And completely nice juxtaposition of the aroma, because you're not really getting that brown sugar or cinnamon flavor. If you like what you saw from me, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so exactly my reviews drop. If you want to send me beer, recommend a beer to me, or chit-chat me up and make a new friend, email me, nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. If you want the rest of my day-to-day insanity, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram, @nutmeg2palmetto. That's 2 Peach City beers on the channel. If you're in South Carolina or by the border, North Carolina, go check them out. They're pretty great. Cheers, folks, and see you next time.